This week on the one and only State Champs High School Sports Show.
We are fast approaching the end of the spring sports season. League championship action up ahead in sports like baseball and track, just to name a few.
Following the first Michigan High School League series of its kind, we had an amazing esports tournament last weekend. Who are the new League of Legends champs? You'll find out.
We also go in focus on one of the best track and field programs in the state right now. It's all next on State Champs.
Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sarah Chevrolet, the low payment people.
A happy Memorial Day weekend to all of our Michigan families with loved ones who have served so bravely in our armed forces. Welcome to State Champs. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. I'm Kiara Hay.
And I'm Lauren Plant. It is that time of year, ladies and gentlemen. We can now really start the conversation as to who is ready to make a run in their respective sports. Lacrosse is in regional play. We've got highlights in the boys and the girls. The annual Catholic League Baseball Championships took place at Comerica Park. Our main event, the Class AB game, and you won't believe what happened in that one.
The total softball player of the year race is coming down to the wire. So how much will playoff performances factor in? When are we freezing the field? When is our champion chosen? Just stay tuned.
That's right, but first, highlights time. Baseball gets us going.
I'm Gabe O'Neill. We start on the west side of the state on the diamond as Holland Christian was at home to take on the Chicks from Zeeland East. We pick things up in the top of the fourth with Zeeland East in yellow threatening. Kanan Bain heads to third on the steal, and the throw is off, and Bain would go on in to score, and that would put the Chicks up 1-0. Holland Christian, the 2016 Division II state champs, would respond in the bottom of the sixth. Ribby runner on third, and it's Will King ripping it the opposite way, and that would get Chris Mockma to cross the dish, and we were tied up at 1 apiece. And we headed into extra innings. In the bottom of the ninth, the Maroons had a runner on second, and Jacob Spalding would be the one to play hero today. That base hit to center, Wilson Wireball would hustling around to score as Holland Christian wins in walk-off fashion, 2-1 the final score. Next, we go to softball and the OK Red Conference Showdown. Caledonia ranked second in the state in Division I at home to take on the honorable mention Rockford Rams. We had a lot of offense in this one, and we picked it up in the top of the fourth. Rockford trailing 4-1. Kylie Winkles had a homer in the second inning, and here, the deep drive to center and over the wall for her second dinger of the game. Same inning, and Jenna Davis for Rockford wanted to get in on the homer parade. Here, the shot to left center, and that one is out of here. And we were tied up at 4. But back comes Caledonia in the bottom of the inning. With the bases juiced, Emily Hamp smacks it the opposite way that would score a pair, and the Fighting Scots take the lead back 6-4. Jump now to the 6th with the Rams now trailing 8-7 and the bases full. It's Michaela Vlad coming through with the single, driving in Addison Binney, and we were knotted up again at 8. Now to the 7th, Rockford going for the go-ahead lead, and it's Binney with the sharp grounder that gets through, and Chloe Brown would come on in. They would add a few more as Rockford goes on to beat Caledonia 11-9 the final.
Lauren back with you, and let's head to the track now. Down River League Championship held at Wyandotte Roosevelt High School. This event officially called the Metro Classic Track and Field Invitational. Let's begin with the fellas. To the 100-meter dash, very competitive. Jeremiah Alfred of Allen Park in green, just edging Taylor Kennedy's Deron Jones for the win. Gibraltar Carlson hasn't won a league title since the Downriver were part of the Mega Conference. Remember those days? Former Mr. Football candidate Jalen Franklin will be playing football at Wisconsin in the fall, and he can run. Here, anchoring the 4x400 relay, Franklin took home the 300 hurdles as well. Marauders, Downriver League champs for the first time. To the ladies now, 800-meter run. Lauren Buckner repping Southgate Anderson. Well, she was cruising. Your Titans, runners-up, because Woodhaven had itself a day. Final race, the freshman Jayla Clark anchoring the last leg of the 4x400 relay. Woodhaven, your girls Downriver champs, track state finals next weekend. And we wrap this package with boys lacrosse on the blue turf at Oxford High School. The Brighton Bulldogs taking on Saginaw Heritage in a Division I regional semifinal. Let's pick this up late in the first. Brighton with a solid 4-goal lead, looking for more. All-American and University of Indianapolis commit senior Jack Johnson burns his defender on the toe drag, rips one past the keep with just 7 seconds left. Bulldogs up 7-2 after one. Hawks getting things started to open the second quarter. The junior Jack Jesko sets up the dodge. He drives and dishes to fellow junior Eddie Simons. He winds and whips a worm burner into the back of the net. Heritage down 4. In the second half, the Bulldogs ravenous. Senior attack Andrew Billen crosses the field, drawing all the attention away from Johnson, who shows off his cannon. Kaboom! Brighton cruises past Saginaw Heritage 21-8. They will play Midland May 29th in a D1 regional championship.
Today, we'd like to talk about high school baseball pitching limitations. The health and welfare of young people guide the writing of playing rules in high school sports. Beginning last year, all states were required to set baseball pitching restrictions based on pitch counts and days of rest. In Michigan, a player is capped at a maximum of 105 pitches in a day, after which 3 days of rest is required. This chart shows the different combinations of pitches thrown and the required rest. And note that someone throwing 25 or fewer pitches in a day does not have a rest requirement. Whenever a player is relieved of his pitching duties, he may stay in the game or come back on subsequent rest days at another position. Schools are responsible for tracking their pitchers, maintaining a log called the pitching record form to be shared with opponents, and lineup cards exchanged prior to each game must list any player ineligible to pitch due to a required day of rest. Umpires have no role in tracking or enforcing pitching restrictions other than to verify those ineligible to pitch and facilitating the discussion between the head coaches in a case of a pitch count discrepancy. The rule also applies at the junior high middle school level shown in this graphic. If you want to learn more about pitching restrictions or any other baseball rule changes, go to our website, mhsaa.com.
Did you know State Champs Sports Network is just one component of Yellow Flag Productions? Although sports is our passion, we do a variety of productions, including additional Emmy Award-winning programming. So whether it's commercial creation, social media marketing, live streaming, you name it, we'll get your company noticed. We're a full-service production house and we are very affordable. We create content, so let us do that for your company. Visit our website, yellowflagproductions.com.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
Hi, I'm Zoe, and today I'm here to change your outlook on becoming a referee. Sometimes being a referee can be hard work, but I'm here to tell you that the positives far outweigh the negatives. Just think of the impact you could have on the younger generation, the laughs you could share, and the lives you could change. There's an unofficiated game that needs you.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
We've been doing this fundraiser for about 4 years, and it's the easiest and best and most profitable fundraiser they have in Michigan.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Welcome back to the show. In 7 short seasons, the coaching duo at Oak Park High School have completely turned the track and field program around. Let's go and focus. Bob Lynch and Brandon Giles don't mess around.
I don't like no foolishness. So I want you to be serious because I like winning and I like for kids to put out their best effort. And so, like they said, tough love.
Sometimes I can be a bit of a perfectionist, very demanding, pretty tough. Everybody can't handle that. You know, the people who want it bad enough, they love it.
In just 7 seasons as the girls' track coach at Oak Park, Brandon has led the girls to 5 consecutive regional titles and 3 Division I state championships from 2014 to 2016. Last year they lost to Ann Arbor Pioneer, but this year they're ready to take back their crown.
Anytime you win 3 championships in a row and you won all these meets and you got all these kids running in college, you got a bullseye on your back. But I think pressure is a part of what makes you great. So hopefully we can withstand the pressure and the kids can perform despite it and, do what we do.
Bob Lynch has been coaching since 1968. He's coached countless state champions, Division I collegiate athletes, and Olympians. Under his leadership, in 2016, the boys' Oak Park track team took home their first state championship title since 1972. Many of his players say it's his structure and passion that drives the program.
Coach Lynch is one of those people, he's going to get the best out of you, and he's going to demand the best out of you. So when you decide to buy into that, you see kids go from being in the middle of the pack to at the top of the pack.
A prime example would be Donnie James. He transferred to Oak Park as a junior, doing track as a hobby. Now in his senior year, he has the indoor state record in the 400 meter. At regionals this year, he won 3 individual races and 1 relay. He's currently deciding between 3 Division I schools to run track at the collegiate level next year.
Before I came here, I was just running track to run track. But when I came here, it was a different kind of vibe from the usual track you'll run. It's more love and more passion and track than I felt at my other school.
Both Lynch and Giles say their goal is to continue to get as many kids college scholarships as possible so they can better their lives through education. For In Focus, I'm Kiera Hay.
I'm Kevin Trozinski, and we head to Comerica Park for the Catholic League CD final as we have Macomb Lutheran North going up against the Pioneers from Riverview, Gabriel Richard. We picked things up in the top of the first inning with Lutheran North already up 1-0. This is the junior Tyler Trammell ripping it to left field, and Noah Fiend would easily cross the dish, and the Mustangs led by 2 after the opening inning of play. And Lutheran North would add more in the third with runners on the corner. It's Trammell this time going the opposite way, and it drops in fair. He would end up with a stand-up triple, scoring 2 more runs, and that increased the Mustangs' lead to 4. Mustang senior pitcher Christian Burkheiser went the distance, striking out 11 Pioneer batters as Lutheran North shuts out Gabriel Richard 7-0, the final. Now on to the pitch. We had number 1 ranked in Division II, Bloomfield Hills Marion, going up against Rochester Adams. First half action. Senior Claudia Schilling lobs the ball to fellow senior Annie Bruce. The keeper challenges, but the ball hits the back of the net. That goal puts the Mustangs up 1-0 going into halftime. Rochester Adams came out strong in the second half. Nice passing by the Highlanders, and senior Anna Heath shot from the top of the box, far side off the post and in. This game is now tied. The Mustangs would respond. Only a few minutes left in the game. Marion off the throw-in. The ball gets through to junior Neb Battlelow, and she buries it. And that would be it for this one as Marion goes home victorious, beating Rochester Adams 3-2, the final.
I'm Gabe O'Neill as we go over to girls lacrosse for the first round of regional playoffs between the Midland Cavaliers and the Wolves from Clarkston, hosted by Lake Orion High School. Early in the first half with the game tied at 2 goals apiece, Clarkston sophomore Caitlin Bridger, working hard to find an open shot, hits the pipe, but senior Claire Austin is there to pick up the trash on the doorstep and buries it. Wolves up 3-2. Midland now with the 1-goal lead later in the half. They get the ball behind the net to senior attack Alexa Wild, who scans the field and finds fellow senior Ashley Neuenfeld cutting through for the goal. Cavaliers led 6-5 going into halftime. The Wolves would start to pull away later on in the half. Here the Midland keeper looking for an open target on the clear, but it is intercepted by sophomore Maya Roy, who has no problem finding the back of the net. Clarkson advances to the regional semifinals with a big win over Midland, 16-13, the final score.
Sarah Chevrolet is proud to recognize the hardworking people in the communities they serve with the Sarah Chevrolet Community Awards. May's Athlete of the Month goes to Maggie DePore from Marion High School. Maggie is a four-sport athlete. She plays soccer, she was on the bowling team, and is the head captain of her track and volleyball team.
I do play a lot of sports. I am seen a lot in the Marion community as an athlete, and everybody kind of knows me as the athletic girl. So that's really cool.
Maggie is a star on the track. She recently ran for 2 relays that qualified for states this year. And although her track coach is convinced running should be her future, Maggie has decided to pursue volleyball.
My favorite sport is volleyball. I'm going to be playing volleyball at Hillsdale College next year. I'm really excited for that. I'm looking most forward to working with girls who are just as competitive as I am and just taking the sport to the next level, you know?
Maggie, on behalf of Sarah Chevrolet, I'd like to present to you the Student Athlete of the Month Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Daniela Bruce, and I want to invite you on a month-long trip down memory lane. State Champs Yearbook is our latest creation. What happens when you take 1 year in State Champs history and you break down the best teams, coaches, players, and programs? You get a really fun show. Join me all throughout the month of July as State Champs Yearbook opens the vault to bring you the best highlights from our 15-year archive. Take us with you wherever you enjoy your summer, on TV, your computer, and your mobile device. Get ready for State Champs Yearbook.
Sports give so many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
It's my student aid. Okay, let's go. Okay. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Wanna gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student aid today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student aid and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
What are you doing?
Thinking spring.
You mean trying to change the weather by just sitting there?
Never underestimate the power of positive thinking. I'm learning to become one with nature. It's all about focus and concentration. It worked! It worked!
Right now at Sarah Chevrolet of Southfield, lease a Trax for $79 a month, Equinox just $99, or Silverado just $145.
Everybody, let's hit the beach!
Should we tell him? It's cute when he's excited.
Welcome back to State Champs. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust the color on your television screen. This man is bronze and copper tone like because he is at softball games all the time. The weather's been beautiful. He's been out catching everything that's happening in the world of girls softball so that we can properly give you updates in our Total Softball Player of the Year race. Right now, what we're doing to start is make a couple of changes on our watch list.
Yeah, the watch list. We're adding Caitlin Bean, who just shut out #1 team in Division I Clarkston. And we're also adding Renee Hoffman from Clinton, another great pitcher.
we're not freezing our top 10 because there are players like Caitlin Bean and others who can still play their way into the top 10. So what we are going to do is we are going to give you on June 10th our final 4. Soon after, you will then have our Total Softball Player of the Year winner. So the next couple of weeks, ladies, do well, because right now, that's how close this is. It's wide open.
It's wide open. It's crazy. The first 3 years we had front runners with Subject, Chris Wicki, and last year Megan Bobian. But this year, Lauren, it is like the Kentucky Derby coming down the clubhouse turn.
Yeah.
We got at least 15 thoroughbreds, and it's yet to be determined. And kids can come off the watch list, maybe not on the watch list, that could make a great run.
Vote for your favorite right now, because the one thing that is certain is that the winner of the online vote cannot be removed from the race and is automatically in the Final Four. So go to statechampsnetwork.com right now. Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. The second Esports Michigan League of Legends tournament was held at LTU last weekend, and it was a rousing success. The 2018 Esports Michigan High School League Series brought in the top 16 schools who qualified following an 8-week virtual season. In the end, and although none of their competitors were on last year's team, the defending championship school, Troy, was in the finale. Their opponents, Birmingham Seahawks. Both teams had amazing seasons, and these were clearly the top 2 left standing. We had an epic battle that went the max 3 games. The team from Troy, called Loyalty, were the victors when it was all said and done.
We learned 2 completely different play styles that we could use, and we had like champion pools that we could always pick through, and we just got a lot better over the course of a day.
I know all of us had a really fun time. I mean, we definitely made it farther than we thought we did. We had some really close matches throughout the entire tournament, and I mean, it was just an overall good experience for all of us.
Both teams had great reason to celebrate as the runners-up from Seaholm each received $14,000 per year in scholarship money to Lawrence Tech. The champs from Troy received $16,000 each per year. That's $600,000 in total scholarship money Lawrence Technological University awarded. Whether they go for a degree in computer science, graphic design, or game art, there are over 100 degree programs offered at LTU. Congratulations, gamers, and for more about Lawrence Tech, head on over to ltu.edu right now.
It's Emmy Award season here in Michigan, and we are truly blessed to have received 3 more nominations as a company. State Champs has been honored with nominations in the Youth Teen Best Program category with our show examining concussions and the modern athlete. We also received a nomination for our Jalen Rose Legend Show for a Sports One-Time Special. And one of our other Yellow Flag Productions programs, Pure Brews America, received its 10th nomination and is going for a 2nd straight victory in the magazine program category. Thank you so much to the Michigan Emmys. We'll find out on June 16th if we take home our 7th overall statue. State Champs will be right back.
Back again. You know me. Pepperoni Asiago. Oh, he's so cute. What's his name? Pepperoni Asiago. I just want to eat him up.
Flavor fanatics love us because we invented flavored crust pizza with 100% real mozzarella cheese and fresh dough made daily. Now get meal deals for any budget. Hungry?
Howie's! I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Snap Camp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer, and we're still making the best deals every day.
During the Jeep Celebration event, you can lease a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $249 a month, or a Ram Crew Cab 4x4 as low as $89 a month.
Sales service and a superior buying experience. That's Snap Camp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
Snap Camp, Metro Detroit's original. Snap Camp, Snap Camp.
Welcome back to State Champs. Hey, you just gotta love the Catholic League Baseball Championships. Main reason? Kids get to play at Comerica Park. I would have given my right arm to have been able to pitch in a pro stadium. Of course, I believe I would have immediately regretted losing my right arm, but you catch my drift. The AB title game this year had it all. You had to be there to believe it. Lucky for you, we were. This is the main event.
Gabe back here, and it was picture perfect on Tuesday afternoon at Comerica Park for our main event between Warren De La Salle and Orchard Lake St. Mary's. OLSM, the #1 team in Division II, has a Michigan State commit in Dylan Kark. And in the bottom of the first with a pair on, Kark takes the delivery deep and over the left field wall for a 3-run home run. Part of a 7-run first inning for the Eaglets and led 7-0. De La Salle looking to win its first league crown in 7 years. Responds in the second with a pair on the corners. The senior, Jacob Badalamenti, sends it up the middle for the base hit, scoring Kyle Jones. In the top of the fourth, the junior, Nolan Schultz, sends it right back up the gut, and the senior, Kyle Jones, comes around to score, and that put De La Salle down by 4. Now, the top of the fifth got very interesting. It's Jones going to center for the base knot that would score a pair. In the fifth, they scored 10 runs on only 2 hits. Warren De La Salle beats Orchard Lake St. Mary's 15-8 for its first AB crown since 2011.
Let's get into this week's Great Clips Clip of the Week. Way back to our first highlight package in baseball, Holland Christian's Jacob Spalding, a walk-off single in the 9th inning to beat Zeeland East. That's clutch. The Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Please stay engaged with us on social media. Follow State Champs on Twitter and Instagram, like State Champs Network on Facebook, and subscribe to our State Champs TV YouTube page. We're expanding to Indiana in the fall and the majority of the Midwest in the fall of 2019.
Gonna be crazy, and next weekend is insane. Boys and girls track and field state finals, Lower Peninsula girls tennis state championships in the UP, boys golf, girls golf, and boys tennis. Good luck to all competitors.
And there's only 3 more shows left for us in the school year, but be sure to stay tuned because the State Champs crews will be everywhere we can for all the wild final rides ahead. We'll see you next week.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sarah Chevrolet, the low payment people.